Alright, what's up everybody? It's your boy, it's me, Eggs and Bacon. I'm here again today with some ranked 80 carry, marksman, whatever you want to call it, gameplay in the bot lane. Today I'm going to be playing Ezreal. Got that Debonair, or Heart, no not Debonair, Heart of something. I don't know, I really like Ezreal skins. It depends on where I play. Like mid lane, I really like Explorer Ez. I don't know why. His Q's in mid lane and something about his ult just feels like it hits better. But otherwise, TPA Ez and bot lane usually all the way Frosted. But I cycle through him a lot just because it's really, all of his skins are very good, I believe, and I think they all look cool. I don't think they need any visual update. Pulsefire Ezreal is the only one that I don't own. I got, you know, I think it's like 30 bucks for the skin or whatnot. Sorry, just woke up. Got to go to work pretty soon, so I thought I'd just do a real quick video. This one's a few days old. For the past couple days, I haven't been playing much League. Playing a little bit of Heroes of the Storm, which is a pretty fun game. It's a little bit of a break from League. The concept's really cool about it's really objective based. You level up as a team. There's no items, you know, and it's all new heroes. They're not called I guess they're heroes. I mean, you could call them champions. It really doesn't matter. And not knowing any of their moves or abilities, it's like learning League all over again, but understanding mechanics that I didn't have when I first played League. Because I mean, it took me like 1,000 games, and I didn't even realize what last hitting was in League. It never occurred to me how to get gold. And I still remember one of the first games where I got a kill. It was on Kog'Maw, and they attacked me, and you know, Kog'Maw's passive, you die, and I chased him down and I blew it up. And I remember I would just be like, yeah, get fucked, like get wrecked so hard. It was it was just a great feeling to kill somebody. That's all I worked for, was killing people. And I used to play champions like Pantheon, you know, people who just wreck face and kill. But let me go into a little bit of more of an analysis breakdown of my video for a while instead of ranting on about random stuff, pardon my language. We got Ez Bard versus a Jinx Nautilus. Let me touch up on Bard, the support champion, first. Personally, I think he's not top tier support, but at the same time, he's such a fun and unbelievably, I don't want to say good, but a champion that has very good strengths in very good situations. For instance, Jinx, I think he's very good versus Jinx. In lane, yeah, sure, Jinx pretty hard, trades pretty hard, but at the same time, Bard, you know, she's a low range 80 carry. She doesn't have the best escape. Yeah, sure, she has choppers, but she has really good chase and stuff like that. But also his ult is almost always going to blow a flash, or if we catch out, you know, if you ult the 80 carry, you know, like I said, it's almost always going to blow a flash, maybe flash heal. Once you hit level 6. The only problem I have with Bard is his only damage move is Q. You know, like they said, he's a roaming support. He's meant to be all over the map, pick up chimes. But the other thing is, his mana sustain in lane with W is... Oh, I missed that CS, that was embarrassing. Is not too great, but at the same time, it's very annoying if they start W and they put like 2 or 3 down. And his Q drops off very hardcore late. His Magical Journey, I think, is really great ability. It can be used to do baits on epic proportion like you won't even understand, and I really just love that ability. But his ult, I think if the size of the ult was a little bit smaller, but at the same time it would the farther distance it went, it didn't take as long to get there, you know. But good things about Bard right here. One good thing is, if you've ever played Kog'Maw in lane, you understand this. Kog'Maw is really good at... He has so much more damage than people think. You can combo your Q with an auto attack reset, drop your sludge bomb, make them tank minion aggro, and then turn on your W and kite back really hardcore versus like a Vayne or a Draven or a Jinx. Maybe not the new Ashe, because it's really hard to attack move or kite back versus the new Ashe. You kind of just have to try to out-damage her or catch her off or stun her. But right here is what I'm saying. I play a lot of AD carry, and one of my secrets to AD carry, which isn't really a secret, probably everybody freaking knows it, but sometimes in lane, I'm not the farm for 30 minutes, you know. I don't like to get the mad farm, you know, high elo where you just farm until you have BF sword, you don't really trade lane, you just try to farm and hopefully survive ganks. I'm all about, you know, I wanna outplay the shit out of somebody in lane. I wanna be fighting constantly. And some games I do that. Some games we get to lane and we're fucking fighting level 1, we hit level 2, I die, we come back to lane, we kill them, they come back to lane, we trade both summoners, you know, we get out of it, then we fight at level 6, level 7, level 8, and it takes forever for our turrets to go down. I'm not the type of person who's like, okay, I'm going to push him under turret, alright, I'm going to farm, I'm going to freeze it, and I really hate freezing, even though it's... I'm just more of an action-based player, and that's what I like to do. So right here, I let Nautilus hook me. Nautilus isn't as tanky, but Bard, he had his chimes stacked up, and he's running exhaust, and I think exhausting a Jinx really fucks her whole system up, because if I get my auto attack canceled with exhaust, I still have Q, and I can throw out my W, which I did, get the super attack speed boost, and it's not as... it doesn't deprive me as bad as it does Jinx. So right here I baited in, and we just super hardcore trade on the level 2 Nautilus, and we just keep going. Granted, doesn't work. Get baited. Lower heal. She kills me. I think this is probably the only time I die was in lane. It didn't work out. I like Bards with exhaust, but he just wasn't nearly as tanky as Nautilus, and it just didn't work out as bad. I got my boy Sable. We were duo queuing. He's top versus a Maokai. Facing a Maokai in lane is not fun. So it actually wasn't as bad as pardon me, people might think. She's gonna get a BF sword. You know, there's no big deal about it. She's 2-0. I got my tier. Now this is a time where I don't like doing what I do, but this is where Ez is a decent champion. If he gets behind, you can still Q farm, stack up your tier in the process, and you want to freeze the lane. Ez is very good about freezing the lane. He's not too great about farming on the turret, but all I got is a tier, and I'm just like, alright, you know, level 6, maybe we can do some damage. We'll get ganks from a Moo level 6. You can set them up really easy with Bard. They got no summoners. You know, they probably won't be up to level 6, and I'm just like, yo, let's farm it out to level 6. Let's go in. I tell my support that. Let me touch a little bit on their combo. Nautilus support is top tier right now. He's high damage, pretty high mobility. He's got shields. He's got a lot of CC in lane. And he's just a very... yeah, their Evelyn was there. It was obvious the way they were moving up, tanking the minion wave, and it looks like, to me, she's still camping there. I threw out a Q. I didn't know she was in the bush, but throwing out Qs in random bushes lets her be like, yo, you know, but obviously she's spending so much time. She's level 4. She's the same level as us. Our jungler is level 5, and it looks like she's going for a whole epic flank, which is... This is how you play, Ev, to be honest with you. You camp a lane, you snowball him, you dumpster him to shit. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. He throws out his Q. Now, to me, that signals she's still down here, or granted, they're wanting to fight. It's whatever. Like I said, Q farm. Just do what you gotta do to survive lane. I should auto-attack that CS. Evelyn wasted so much time. She's still level 4. Our jungler is pretty close to level 6. Probably on the next camp, he should be hitting level 6. I have a lot of health pots. I got some mana pots. We got quite a bit of sustain. Just farm up. It's 39 to 57. I got this big wave. You know, just do what you gotta do to survive the laning phase and get out of it. The rest of my team is doing fine. Pick up every single one on that CS, which is really good. Now it's 46-57, 10 CS down. Yeah, we died. It's whatever. Let's aim for late game. We have Ahri, we have Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai's gonna hold his own in top lane, I believe. And they hit level 6, play a little bit passive. Okay, they can do like some sick wombo. I tried doing a freeze there, but it didn't work as I planned. I wanted to freeze just on the outside so I didn't have to last hit. He's going for that bush. See right here, our move is level 6. I don't know why Bard spammed that mastery thing, but it's pretty cool. And I think he goes around. Oh, no, he's just sitting there and camping. Looks like they're going to engage on us. Amumu sees it. If he goes in. So we were going to get ganked right there. Luckily, Amumu was around there. He had really good map awareness. He noticed that we were fighting. He was just chilling with it. Man, my Qs have been a little bit awful. I think this was a game. One thing I wouldn't recommend is, I mean, some people are like that. Some people really like just jumping into rank, non-stop rank. Challenger, low players, high, low. All they want to play is rank. Rank means a lot more than not being ranked. That's a little obvious and pre-dumb statement. But I like to either play a normal game and get a little bit warmed up instead of right when I wake up, you know, get something to eat, boom, jump into rank. I'm a little tired. I'm not thinking about carrying right now. I'm thinking about, you know, what am I going to have for breakfast? Now, she's wanting to back here. I don't know how I still got that CS. By the power of Jeebus himself. It would be smart for the enemy team to have done Dragon already, knowing that bot lane is stronger, especially since they're a level ahead. Thank you for dropping that ward, Bard. I really appreciate that. Tip for a lot of supports out there. Dropping wards in the bushes when you're being zoned, or even when you're not being zoned versus champions with CC, lockdown, stuns. It is a tremendous help. It's just like, oh my gosh, thank you. You know, you're a lifesaver. It makes you to where even if you are getting zoned, you can still CS a lot better. And it's really good for champions like Vayne. Right here, I think I was just like, you know, let's just back. I don't think we can fight. Down 10 CS about. That should go up, but, you know, Meka plays mid. Evelyn is still trying to camp bottom, if you notice. It's frustrating facing the camp. And that's one thing I've noticed. Any lane I play, you know, mid, I go top. Top, a new thing that's sweeping the nation is just level 2 ganks, which is fucking frustrating, pardon my language again, but it's just like, come on, like, you're level 2 ganking, and the worst part is when they level 2 gank, and your jungler doesn't invade or does nothing about it, like, just sits and farms, the worst part is when they haven't even cleared their second buff, or are still clearing one side of their jungle. I've noticed a lot of Volibears do that. They'll clear one side of their jungle, and, you know, they're fucking, and they'll have it a Mumu, and they'll be like, gank, 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 but it's fine. She's wanting to back. They're doing Dragon. This is what they should have been doing. Really smart. Really efficient. And I just want to CS. That's all I want to do. I have my mana immune. I'm wanting to stack it. It's 11 minutes. If I go over it, it's at 250. It's not bad. I picked up a mana pot, maybe 2 mana pots. They know Evelyn's here. We got a great pink ward, and she hasn't checked this bush. This would be a time to kill this Evelyn. I think I end up roaming to her. Oh, she ends up backing in this bush. Nobody knows where she is. And I'm like, yo. Yeah, you are not... That's a really smart thing for AD carries supports to do. Is stop the creep wave. She picked up Berserker Greaves and a pickaxe. She's really strong. But at the same time, I'm not weak anymore, you know? I don't just have tier. I got some damage. We can focus Nautilus, wreck him with some Qs. Just hit a few of them. They're 80 carries alone. Sable's just farming away at the top lane. That's what you gotta do. I knew Evelyn was down here at this moment. Especially on an E, and that was a terrible idea. Get a nice catch on her. She gets like epically 5-man gangbanged, and I kind of feel bad, but you know, they're spending a lot of resources bottom, and our team's committing to those resources. Rek'Sai's got his ult, so he TP's down, ult's back up top. I'm just like, yo, let's push this in. Drag's not up. And he just goes back to fighting top. You have a lot of sustain on Rek'Sai, so don't be afraid to trade. You know, you can just burrow under, heal back up. Jinx still has ult. She has flash still. I know she healed. I healed too, I believe, to save. I'm not sure if it was to save myself or Bard. I'm not sure what I healed for. Now this is a spot where you don't want to be as Evelyn. You're 1-2-0, and you're being out-farmed heavily by an Amumu. If he gets any sort of counter gank, your 2v2 is completely lost. If she sees him in lane or going through the jungle and he hits a stun, you're going to do so much damage to that Evelyn, just with a nice quick burst combo. Moon's just chilling on the ward. Now I decided to back, pick up a Sheen, 2 mana pots. Don't know why I stopped there. See what I'm saying? Amumu's just wrecking face right now. He's so much stronger than people think because he got ganks, he got assists, he got kills. Oh my god. We might have to go back and replay that. Okay. So if we go back and replay that in slow motion, we'll notice exactly what's going on. So, she's all alone. She does have heal. She's trying to clear the wave. I've hit her with 1 Q. Hit her with another Q. Threw up my W. Just auto-attacking her, hitting her with a lot. Now I E outside because I saw the minion creeps. Oh, that was why. Because Maokai was going back. So, amazing Bartle. Just beautiful, beautiful Bartle. Stop a lot from coming here. Not sure if we kill him. Guess I do kill him. Amazing, amazing Bartle. Ahri was there anyway to clean it up. Very nice Bartle. 10 times over. Maokai was pretty strong. Pretty tanky. It gives Rek'Sai a chance to push top. Start to go ahead of him in CS or be even with him. And right now we're coming back. I mean, I've gotten 3 kills. I'm on a killing spree right now. 112 CS. I'm pretty strong. I'm going to back. I don't know what I'm going to purchase. Just pick up a Zeal. Probably didn't have enough for Phage. Probably could have picked up just a longsword. But a Zeal is a decent purchase. It lets you farm really nice. Wow, I thought she was in the bush, but since I missed my Q, I had no idea. Now, we shouldn't have lived through that. We shouldn't have lived through that at all. Now, she flashes. We get all their summoners, and we're like, yo, what the fuck is going on? You know, we're getting 4-man bottom again. That seemed to happen a lot. They would 4-man bot a lot. And it's very frustrating when that happens. I pick up boots, maybe some health pots, yeah. Moon is going in to be the hero. Rek'Sai's TPing in. Moon dies. That's unfortunate. Just gonna go ahead and speed it up. I think I'm farming. Want to get to my Triforce right now before we can start team fighting again. Pick up my ult. Miss. Pick up Evelyn. We get mid turret. Ahri's pretty strong. She's 5-1. She's beating mid laner. Now we see him ulting, so we're like, Oh, crap. I guess we go straight on him. Mumu jumps in the back. Get a killing spree. Nice. Save picks that one up. Nautilus gets caught out. Bad positioning. Bad positioning. I believe I crit right there, which was pretty nice. So like I said, I'm on a rampage. I got 5 kills. We're doubling their kills. We're ahead in gold now. She's pushing bottom. It doesn't matter if she's ahead in CS. I've been a part of so much more. We've gotten so much more turrets right now. Actually, we're even in turrets. Never mind. I take that back. Evelyn's in our jungle. I get that. I get that kill as well. I got Triforce. Now I can 1v1 Jinx pretty easily if I see her. If I catch her out, and I you know, one thing that's really strong is to bait bottom. You know, you can bushwhack with Ezreal. You can E over walls with the pink ward, getting some good spots. Not really with TF ult, but still at the same time, I think I 1v1 their Evelyn right here. Yeah, she jumps up on me, drops the ult. I flash out of it just so I'm not stuck in it. Now if we go back, it made it to where it gave me some distance, I guess. I don't know what was going through my mind right there. To flash out of it, I guess. We both would have just stood there. I don't know if I would have killed her. I got a crit in there, which was pretty lucky with the Triforce proc, but I still would have killed her regardless. Jinx already ulted. I'm not really threatened by her right now. If I go CDR boots, pick up a Vamp Scepter. I think going attack speed boots is pretty decent on Ez. They do have an Evelyn. They have a Nautilus. They have a Maokai. They're going to be in my face a lot, and when I get Blade, attacking a lot more is going to be very efficient. Save's just creating a lot of pressure top to let us get bottom, and that's really smart. And I'm like, all right, you know, I'm going to go bottom. See that they have a Maokai. He tanks a few turret shots. I don't know why. Oh, Maokai TP top. It's whatevs. We get bot turret for free. And I think we're roaming top. Yeah, here comes Rek'Sai. I barely missed the people that I was trying to snipe across the map. I'm still on my way. So I've ran all the way up here from bot lane, and we're still fighting. Pick up Evelyn. She was invisible, but I kind of thought she was going to go around. Just, it seemed like what she was going to do. It was like, you know, she's going to greed for the kill. It's probably what they're going to need to kill Bard, is for her to be there. So I just assumed that she was going to go around. I saw her on the top just before she went invisible near the turret in the minion wave as Bard killed her. And I was like, she seems like she's going to be here. I'll throw out a random Q. It's not going to hurt. And we get a lot of that. You know, I'm 9-1-2 right now. There's a huge comeback and a resurgence in Ezreal. I've been playing him before the resurgence came out just because I really, you know, I've always thought he's a good champion. He has decent damage. He has poke. He has great auto attacks now that Man Immune has been introduced. Blade is really strong on him. It makes your Qs do a lot of damage to tanks. Pick up that, I'm like, yo, I'm not letting that XP and gold go to waste, you know what I'm saying? So, just auto attack it real quick, it's whatevs. Our team comping compared to them, we have a pretty good wombo. We have a really strong team fight, we have good picks, but granted, they also do too. They have TF, they have Maokai, they have Ev, they get some dirty flanks on us, we'll just get, part of my language, get fucked. So I pick up Blade, I have to go for Blade here. Blade going straight into Last Whisper. Their Evelyn's already getting armor. Their top laner has Thornmail already. Their support's probably going to get a Frozen Heart or Locket and then get some armor. TF should build the Zonias. I don't think their AD carry is going to get armor this early. Pick him up. Chasing. Aw. See, if I don't know how he died. That red buff seemed to... Something was up with that. Maybe he died due to some other thing, but it gave her the speed boost. Okay, she still had flash and heal. But honestly, I had Blade up. If I were to E on her, I would blow both their summoners for one Blade of the Rune King, which would be worth it to me. I wouldn't blow heal to chase. Who knows, I might. Actually, I love doing hypey plays like that. But right now, just farming up. It's 207 to 199. If you notice, I've caught back up in CS. I've been roaming in the map, and wherever I go to, I usually almost always get a kill. Just because another thing that I'd like to introduce to you guys, whoever watches this, the very little people who do, maybe this one will get a little bit more views. People like to watch AD carry videos a little bit more, but when you see people fighting on the map, one thing a lot of high elo players do, they'll ditch the CS, especially in mid lane. You know, following up your teammates can help so much. It's so beneficial. You see your teammates fighting, you know, okay, you'll get 5 CS. Fuck it. Who the hell cares about the 5 CS? Boom, you can be 5 CS, or you can ace them and get way more gold than 5 CS just off assist and get objectives out of it, which is worth so much more. I've been trying to out-rotate Jinx, be in the team fights. I have Q poke, you know, I can E in, I have a pretty big gap closer. Now this is where I think we lose a team fight. Their Evelyn does a like this is the flank I was talking about. I get a nice ult just before Bard ults. Pick up Maokai. He goes back in. I'm just like, yo, there's not much that we can do. You know, that was just a good flank. That was what they needed. Real close. She even crit right there. Okay, that was a little embarrassing for a poor person trying to. I didn't have E up. I didn't have Blade. When she started tanking tower and it slows her, it's a lot easier for me to hit my Q. Which is, if you noticed, I threw out both a Q and a W. Kind of the Q first and then the W a little bit below the Q, to create kind of like a fork. You know, just throw them both out. One of them hits, I'll get the Eggz Q, or I'll trade 1 for 1. Even if I traded 1 for 1 there, I still think it... Nah, not really. I'm on a killing spree. I'm super fed right now. I don't think trading 1 for 1 in that instance would have been worth. But like I said, our team comp's good and all. But man, that Evelyn 4-man flank with Maokai just being in the fight, soaking up so much damage while Jinx is auto-attacking Ahri and Amumu and Bard. It worked out really well. That's what they need. They need good flanks. Evelyn is a flank champion. Unless you're 7-1 on Evelyn, you can just fucking run out of lane, drop your ult on one person, kill them, and just do whatever you want. I've been fed on Evelyn. It's really good. But I would rather be more fed on, like, a Volibear. Nah, not really. I'd rather be more fed on a Jarvan or a Sejuani or a Gragas with much more initiation and higher tankiness and really good damage. That was embarrassing. I don't think... See, this is where they shouldn't be doing. Evelyn's forcing it just on Bard. Armuma drops his ult. We're just kite back. This is all kite. Sable jumps in. This is all kite. Sable's doing work in that fight. Ungodly, Sable and Ahri. But we're just pure kite right now. I go after their 80 carry. Now, if we go back here, we'll slow-mo this down. So, Evelyn initiates on Bard. Drops her ult, okay? Rek'Sai's on his way. Maokai's in base. Ahri hits the charm. This is free damage right here. We almost kill her. We force a flash. Bard drops his ult, okay? Stops a little bit of damage. Right here, the TP comes in, and we're like, holy shit. Another one. Why is Nautilus ulting? You know, this fight could have been won by them because we weren't in position, and our positioning was bad, and we can't get a good Amumu ult. So right here, Maokai does a good thing. He roots Ahri. He's like, yo, you know, focus Ahri. TF's coming in. We exhaust Maokai for some reason. But what happens? Save right here. Notice how he jumps directly on their AP, forcing a stun while Ahri has really good positioning to follow up. Ahri still has ult. Ahri has Q. Ahri has Ignite. Ahri has Flash. She has everything. Look at their Evelyn. Jinx is chasing our Amumu. Right here. Gets a nice Q. Gets a beautiful proc. Hits everybody. Jumps in. Doesn't pick up Evelyn. But I'm like, yo, we can win this, you know? We still have Ignite. We still have Flash. They're going to go for, yeah, our AP. He hits a beautiful stun. I get 1 auto attack, 2 auto attacks in. I got Blade of the Rune King. I got my Mana Immune on. I get knocked back. Get another auto attack. Boom. We win that fight with good positioning, really good engage on Sable's part. If you watched this video, good job, man. That was a really nice engage, which I never even noticed in the game. So, I'm 14-1. I'm really strong right now. I got a big front line. Sable's fucking going super damage, which I also didn't realize. His only tank is health from Triforce and Mercs. But he does mad deeps right now. He does a lot of damage. We pick up another free dragon. I don't know how many dragons we got, but we weren't on him early. Either were they. It's horrible grammar. I got my last whisper. You got your core. Honestly, main power spikes. Man immune, Triforce is when you want to fight. It doesn't matter how far behind you are. Well, I shouldn't say that. You want to fight then. Now I think I decided to go IE. They dive back in. Watch that one. I eat in a terrible spot, and I'm like, oh shit. You know, just kite back, auto attacks. Thank you, Mumu. And I think I see their Twisted Fate. He doesn't have ult. We trade 4 for 3. Not bad, not bad. They haven't got the shutdown. I'm 17-1 right now. I'm unbelievably strong. I'm just saying, I sell my pickaxe. I'm gonna go Mercurial Scepter instead of IE because I noticed, okay, you know, they got a lot of stuns, they got a lot of roots. I don't want to get picked off. I don't want to get flashed on by TF, which is what I assume he's gonna do in this next fight. He has both summoners. That's what you want to do. I don't have Scimitar. Wow, we start doing it instantaneously. I guess we have Double Blade. They're bottom. Somebody, whoever called that Baron, really nice call. Yeah, Save has... Okay, I guess we could have done it whenever. We see somebody warding there. We know it's an Evelyn. See her. Rek'Sai's going bottom. He dies. It's whatever. We just wait for him. Drew a lot of pressure. Knocked him off. Honestly, I think we can fight a 4v5. He blew TF ult. Jinx ult isn't up. And I believe that's what we do. I'm not sure. I'll slow it down just in case it does happen. Looks like they're not wanting to fight. I ult bot, just try to get it pushing. Rek'Sai's back up. Let's team fight. Okay, this is one thing I didn't notice. I got flanked out the ass, but Maokai, he didn't get any follow up. I knew that flash was coming. This is where I was talking about. He's going to jump on me, and I knew that flash was coming. So I preemptively flashed when I knew he was going to gold card, forcing him to have bad positioning on me to overcommit. And Ahri follows up. We start flashing all on him. When we get rocketed right in the face. We're still really strong. We have Baron buff. Let's take this. Sabe's doing a lot of zoning. He's really strong right now. You know, he's not super tanky, but he does a butt ton of damage to Jinx. She gets picked off. Honestly, I would have loved to have had that blue. He goes back in himself. Pick up all my buffs. I mean, there's not really much that I can do right now. Just farm it up. I'm 18-1. I'm pretty sure I have the Mercurial Scimitar. I did end up going for CDR boots. Not sure when Baron's up. Just farming. 285, 275 on Jinx. Jinx has 4 completed items. Their Evelyn's stuck in the base. I mean, in Baron, I saw that she was doing that. Once we get a pick on their engage Evelyn, we can just 4-man top and win off it. I mean, there's not really much else they can do. Good wave clear. Just doing what we gotta do. See how much damage I do to their tank? We just picked him off. Just based off that. Their TF is chunked just because my ult. You know, I'm doing super deeps right now. But at the same time, Jinx is always strong when she gets items like this. Okay, I cleaned that guy up somehow. Jinx is doing all she can. She's trying to carry. It's just I'm carrying harder with the help of my mid laner. You know, it's a higher threat than their TF right now. I have Mercurial Scimitar. You know, I have what I have. We're just chilling. We're all back, and I think we're waiting S5 for Baron. It's up in 1 minute. I get another red pot. I upgrade my trinket. Somebody told me, you know, the difference between an S and an S plus is upgrading your trinket. I don't know if that's true, but I do know an S plus was received this game. I went 21 and 8. I had 300 CS. You know, I believe an S was deserved. We're just taking their creeps. Take the big one so they can't smite it to get the vision. I think we just make the choice to do it. Just be like, yo, let's melt it. Doesn't matter. We melted so fast, honestly. I turn on Man Immune, I got blue buff. She jumps in. I got Baron somehow, and I see Jinx is out of position. Flash in. Save gets a double. Ace. We go to end it. Guess there's not really much else to do. They surrender. It was an ace. It was a good game. It was difficult in the beginning, but also well executed in team fights. And yeah, that's my Ez AD carry game. I think that was in Plat. My promos to Plat 3, or to get my promos to Plat 2, or the winning promo to get into Plat 3. But that was it. Ezreal AD carry got an S plus, and until next time.